Hi everyone. Let's talk about ticket selection for week 4. So I finally got enough golden carrots. And first off, let's talk about a hero. And let's fast review all of those options. Summer Break Charlotte. Basically, Aflan does way more but similar things that Summer Break Charlotte do. So you almost never use Summer Break Charlotte. And also she is Fighting Spirit unit, and Fighting Spirit gets punished quite a lot. And one of your playable builds in here is Omega Bulk with 3F. So you kill with splashes, but now FCC got buffed and splash damage kinda disappears when you play into FCC. So it is really hard to use here in nowadays meta. Series you don't play her as slow player, and probably the only place she has a chance to be used is in Lunatic when you aggro or cliff with her, when all other meta are banned. Summer Zeri again, you don't use her as a slow player. F10 is a good option for you. You can build your Omega Bulk with high effectiveness, high resistance, and buff block people and control them. She also can be a prime mage to wear a crown to stun. Yeah, you can say, but you want to provoke, but anyway, control is control. It's both frustrating to get stunned or get provoked by her. SBA is back to meta. SSB, I'm sorry. SSB is back for meta due to Arunka teams. Her premium build for us is Omega Bulk and 5000 attack on drink. You don't need crit for this build. If you go resistance, or you go crit and destroy without resistance and still 5000 attack. Dia, actually, if from all of those units, if you don't have DN is the best option for you. She got an insane buff because pen resistance buff that lasts for 3 turns. It decreases for 50% and Elena only decreases for 30%. So Diana actually better, but Diana provides only buff that lasts for 3 turns and her cooldown, and you will have one cooldown, 1 turn or 2 turns, 1 turn downtown, as it goes to up to 4 turns cooldown when you enhance it. Also, they moved cleanse to the skill, so for example, if you don't need to cleanse turn 1, you can use second skill to buff attack and barrier and push your teammates. Amit is useless for turn 2. Lidica is useless for turn 2. Only if you have for turn 2 tankdown. Again, I repeat, I only speak about slow counter set style, play style. Midnight Gala, Lilias suffers a lot from all splash and extra damage that exists here. And as we play slow, then we gear her into a resistance build, so you need her own arty, but usually it's there are 2 beta Zivs now. In meta it is BBK and Celine, Moonlight Celine, that won't resist one build, so it is very hard to have another premium set that also don't have any counter subs. So it has only attack, crit damage, resistance, and some defense. not probably a bit of HP, just not much, because her S3 deals damage based on difference of HP from her own target. So yeah, I feel like she will be very seldom used as slow player in current meta, so you can skip on her. Luna needs a buff, like her skill set is just too old for current meta. You don't deal enough. She can be quite funny on counter sets because her S1 reduces her cooldowns passively, and it works, and obviously it works on counter sets. You need at least have some speed on her. Like, you play some cringe villagers comps with her Senia, and if you play this, then you need to have a lot of HP gear. I don't know, do you have it? Because again, she is not first priority unit for those teams. And she suffers a lot from two meta things, and first is penetration resistance, and second is injury. So I don't know how to use her in current state of RTA. She maybe can be a force ban in some drafts when she can actually punish another player's slow comps. Like, she punishes slow comps without Erinef. And we play slow comps. Like, basically we get punished by all playstyles that exist. Beepless is another good option to draft because again you can, like F10, you can build your high F, high bulk, high resistance, and in this case you use her when opponent have at least 2 units that counter, and so you will just render them useless and heal your team. Basically you will make the enemies heal your team while debuffing them to the death. Holiday Euphine. I feel like if you go slow playstyle when your most of core units are slow, Euphine does not deal enough, because when drafting her you want to have some speed, so she negates some combat readiness the push, and then she cleanses and pushes your team, so you want to take a turn with fallen units. So, but when you play slow, you will not take a turn still. So she will be useless in those teams. Choose a better cleanser support unit. That unit in current meta, because Lidica just became the best opener with Renak, and so yeah, you can't play Lucan. And Lidica is not the only problem. Like, there are several other meta resource reduction units. And another one insane unit like Dian here to pick is Landia, because with FCC and Dian coming back, it means that opponent gets a lot of buffs, and it means that Landia gets free stacks. Basically, she can S3 every turn and get high enough tempo. And depending on draft, last time I checked, Landia actually had a 51% win rate into DN, but it is only a start of league. It's only few samples, and draft orders and draft samples can differ a lot, so it cannot say anything yet, as obviously it is 50-50, with slightly more on Landia side. So, what can I say again? First prior goes for DN and Landia. Then you look for SSB, and then you look for F10 and Biblis. This is it. And I only personally don't have Celine, but I will skip her. And I need to decide what I want. Do I want to pick last imprint for my naval Captain Andy, or I want to pick an imprint for future Biblis. As you may know, Biblis is a winner of art contest, and it means that she will have another version of her that also will be limited. So it will be extremely hard to get imprints for her. Let's go to artifacts section. So artifacts. Obviously, if you want to play SSB, you want to have Rengar Arti. Also, there is another unit that I mentioned before that can use Rengar Arti. It is Biblis that geared on high attack, non-crit build. Shears quite useless on most of units except Biblis. So Constellation, very good artifact when you have some speed on your units. So your Soulweaver plays similar role as Holiday Euphine. It cuts in, cleanses, and maybe pushes them or protects or does anything similar like this. But when you play slow, you want to have sustain on your artifacts or resistance. You don't want this artifact. But it is still nice to have one if you don't have any. It is mostly a Lydic artifact. One copy is enough. Guiding Light, it is premium premium choice for this artifact. Even a slow player, you still can build some Degen Prot-set Knockfall, Prot-set or Speed set on Guiding Light, slow but high bulk Lydica, Briseria, and so on. Any ranger that can make opponent life way worse and can use Guiding Light is option for you also. Resist lure, and so on. There are so many rangers and meta and probably more will come that will want to have Guiding Light. Dark Upgrade is quite old artifact because it reduces critical hits, but most of the damage now is just splash damage or true damage or white damage or anything similar, or even if it crit damage, it just deals so many damage like general offhand that this artifact don't do enough. Wall of Order is must-have artifact if you go for Landy choice. It is the beast artifact for her now after her buff. And another unit that wants probably this artifact is Operator Secret. But in both cases you want to max limit Broken Wall of Order, so it's very hard to get. Horses of Bucket, as I said previously, it is premium artifact for resistant Zivs, so at least 3 Zivs want to use this art in current meta, and even more, depends on the playstyle. Fairy Tale of Nightmare, actually good artifact, but because of FCC got buffed, it lost a bit of value, but it still has value of Dispelling, 1 buff. So it is still one of choices for Aftenia if your crown is used on something else. You can also use this artifact on Harseti if you don't have crown or bubbles. Or any other similar units, like if Magus doesn't need to solo burn, then there's only several artifacts that can be used. It's Crown, it's Fairy Tale of Nightmare, it's Bubbles artifact, it is artifact of Summer Edda, and last one is Etika Scepter on units like Luna. Let's say artifact you want to have in current meta you want to have in 2 units. It is Alencia and Blue Shrew, and this is it. This is must-have artifact if you play Piflan or you play Caesarian. You need max limit broken in both cases. best artifact if you have max limit broken it for the end. And maybe for some other soul weavers that have low cooldowns to spam skills. It is very good to have additional 25 resistance on your soul weaver. As we play slow and as we play counter sets, this is absolutely useless artifact for us. Another artifact that kind of overshined by other tank artifact because it's usually Elbris, so it is mitigation arty or something else, so very few knights that can use it because also Holy Sack, like maybe you can put Mort on glasses, but Mort on Holy Sack is way better. And this one, like if you don't play Amit, like you might think maybe I can use it in DDR, but no. DDR best arty is Ice Crystal for slow players. Like Ice Crystal is best arty for most of soul weavers. So, and next rotation of artifact banner will probably be a soul weaver, and we may have a chance to have a new version of actual Ice Crystal. So keep your dust safe. And this is it, and what is it? What? I don't have trophy, I will ignore it, so I will choose Guiding Light. And I know that I need this artifact for any mention about Rangers. Also, I feel like I want to use it to get an imprint, because I need on my BPK. I still don't have max limit broken, but I really want to have additional Guiding Light for any future uses. So it is like this. And probably because I don't use Landy very much, let's choose imprint for Biblis. Because I only need one last imprint for my Naval Captain Landy, and you always have a chance to get it later from anything like Moonlight or Daily or any ticket. So it is what it is. Let's finish on this. I hope. Also, I can show some of the units I get. Like Diana, I feel like you need at least 200 resistance on her, plus resistance from artifact for her to be able, like, and those stats, like, just to be able to live. What else we were talking about? I can show my Landy green one, but it is not like your average one. I use lifesteal set, and I still think that lifesteal set is the best set for if you go a slow tank down playstyle, because it makes her to self-sustain herself, and it will be insanely hard to kill her while she will still keep quite a lot of damage with this artifact. What else? SSB, sadly I don't have gear for resistance version, so I use this one. I don't have any powder to max limit broken, so she's still a half-baked case of unit. Biblis, it's quite ready, but ideally you want to have 2000 on units like this that have some debuff control roll or support roll. You usually want to have 2000 defense, 2000 HP and resistance effectiveness. What else was here? I don't use Letia, I don't use Summer Break Charlotte. My Gal is just holding some my gear, the speed is not enough. I have a chance to draft only if my opponent will go full tank down without air enough. Like this. I just keep her geared for any cases. Maybe when I have some speed units that I really want to cleanse, maybe like with Spirit Isolene. Ideally, you want those stats plus resistance, but my gear is just bad. You need to have resistance on here. Or play full aggro, so you will not need resistance. What else was there? Eftanium. Yeah, she is one of my choices to go when I need to buff block people. I use this one because of FCC. It's like really, I don't have max limit broken her own artifact, so this one is better. And my crown is currently used on Harseti and some other mage. And what else was there? Like let's check it again. What else was there? Oh, right, I bought it. Can I see it again? No, I can't see it again. You don't have enough cards. Oh, okay, let's finish it. And like example of how you can gear your rangers on Guiding Light, as I said before, it is here on Lua, resistance 1. I feel like I need more resistance. It's still not enough. More bulk, but my Phantom Politis currently still holds my premium resist open your gear, and this is my second resist open your gear. And this is one of use of slow knockfall, resistance, effectiveness, prot set, prot immunity, guiding light. Not only you buff stack, so it will be impossible for people to remove immune from here from to the buff stripping. You can also provide some sort of treat to opponent, because yeah, monk, you still not want to get resetted. And similar idea for Riddick, I don't have another high quality prot set with speed, so I use speed set with guiding light like this. And what else? Like this one Brazier, ideally I want to have more effectiveness. It's just to tilt people, and again, control revive strat, because she will not die easily. Like they may focus on her and lose turns, just trying to kill her and not be able to proc her. And this is it. Let's end it. I hope you will make your own choice soon enough and get a good one free artifact and free unit. It is really a good event for you to fill the gaps. I hope you all have fun and stay healthy. Bye.